Hi guys. And sometimes it takes a second to get going. So the look I'm doing for you today is the David Bowie Ziggy Stardust look. So it's my first time doing it. I've never done it before, so hopefully I'll be able to do it justice and make you guys feel excited. Okay. Sorry, I gotta plug my computer in here. Okay. So, the only thing that I did before I started my video was, hey Cheyenne, was that I just put my hair up in this little poof, and pretty much all I did was like pull it up half and half, and then I don't like teasing my hair because my hair is very thin, so I just kind of held it like this, twisted it so that it stayed in a poof, and then just clipped it in the back. So that's how I kind of created the poof. And I'll be doing a little bit more to my hair to really get that like mohawk type of look. But I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to get any mousse on my hands while I'm doing my makeup. So I also just put on some tinted moisturizer as well. But I'm going to be pretty much covering all of that up. So those are the only things that I did ahead of time about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do to just completely lighten up my face is use this light concealer. And this is just going to lighten up my face overall. I'll continue to highlight it later, but this will just give me like a very light all over look. And it's really creamy and easy to use, so I really like using this. And let me grab my mirror just so I don't have to get up and do that later. Okay. And I just put it, if I'm going to be using a good bit of it, I just squeeze it right onto my face. And I actually probably need to get some more. Oh my god, you guys. Alright. Clearly not a professional here. If you didn't see that, I squirted the concealer all over my finger. Alright. Okay. So I might need some more of that, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm actually going to turn my chair and slide a little bit. Oh. It's crazy because normally I work from home, so I normally look like kind of like a homeless person most of the day, but today I look like a regular person. I'm actually wearing like pants and other good stuff like that. So you can see that my face is getting lighter now and very, very even looking. So normally you might just use concealer to brighten up certain areas of your face or to cover up any blemishes. But for me, I want to use it all over my face. One, it feels really good because it's super creamy. So it's really nice texture. And I just really want that all over one color look. And since I don't really wear foundation, I just wear a tinted moisturizer, this is going to give me a little bit more of that. My eyes are a little red. Kind of a sleepy little kitty today. I was up really late last night. And so if you were also going to do this for Halloween, something I might recommend that I didn't do is to put some Elmer's glue, some water-soluble glue on your eyebrows, because what he does in his original picture is you can't really see his eyebrows at all. So if you put that water-soluble glue there, then you can actually cover your eyebrows with, I love this song, you guys, with concealer and foundation. So then you really get more of an authentic look. But it's date night tonight, and I'm sure my husband is super thrilled that I'm doing this. But I'm going to have to take it off before I get a date night, so I didn't block out my eyebrows. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good here. And I can always add more later if I want to. I can build it. I'm actually going to add just a tiny little bit more under here because I really want it to be nice and bright. And you see how you barely need any to make a difference. I love that. I seriously love our concealer. It's might be one of my favorite things. Okay, and you see how I didn't prime my eyelids? Most of the time when you watch makeup tutorials, they prime their eyelids, but with Shadow Sense, you don't need to do that. So that's why I didn't do it, if anybody was wondering. Now, we're going to be doing some contouring. Now, in my regular life, I don't even do contouring, so this is going to be just a little bit of a challenge for me. It'll be my first time really doing any like serious contouring, I guess, besides like doing one line and being like, oh, that's contouring. So I hope you guys will be patient with me here because I've never done this before. Oh man, I think did I grab the wrong? Oh, no, I don't need that though. Okay, so I'm going to start with Mocha Java, and this is just going to be what I use to sort of create the dimension, and then I'm going to go back in with Pinkberry to get that pink look that he uses. So I'm just going to pull up, and you guys that are watching, feel free to say hi. I know you might be at work, so you might not be able to. Okay, so I'm looking at my picture here. The inspiration picture. I have a couple of those up. Okay, so let's see here. He sort of has this so getting this square look is really important because he has this very strong like jawline. So, and you see I don't use very much, but I'm actually just going to use my finger to blend this. This stuff dries super fast, and this is our Mocha Java Shadow Sense. So once you put it on, if you're trying to use it for contouring, just make sure that you get to blending it. And you can see that obviously I was feeling a little nervous, so I didn't put that much on because that way I can build it, build the color as I want to. And I'm actually going to do here too, just to give me even more contouring. And I think maybe I might use a little brush to do this. Let's see. There we go. That's looking a little more defined. Am I starting to look manly? I hope so. You can see this side started to dry, so I'll probably need to put a little bit more on there. And I'm really going to try to leave this light because he really left it light in his picture. And what's also really interesting about him is that he did his own makeup a lot, even though he did have a makeup artist. He kind of had this androgynous look to him, so he always wore makeup, and he did his own makeup, which I think is pretty neat. All right, so you can see my contour is a little higher on this side than I want it to be, but that's okay. I'm just gonna focus on evening this out. I actually might fix this up a little bit. Here's the nice thing about makeup is, or I saw this in a tutorial once, that someone said it's fine if you mess up because all you have to do is just, wait, that's the side, wait. This is the side I'm going to take some off of. So, and I'll go back later, and let's see, now are they more even? For some reason, this spot is like looking kind of pink. So I think I'm going to have to put some, this is my natural skin. You can see my face is pretty pink naturally. Okay, let's see, did those look about a little more even? I think so. Okay, so I'll go back and fix that with some concealer once I get a little bit more of this done. Okay. And it's gonna look better, I promise. It looks a little weird right now, but that's just because I'm just creating the shapes right now. Oops. It's so weird because everything in the video is like opposite to like real life. Okay, yeah, this looks a little more even with the other side. I'm gonna go around my chin a little bit here. Actually, it's funny. I mean, when you contour, it's like it makes your face look kind of dirty. All right. I keep getting this like empty spot because I think because of the remover. All right, I'm gonna touch this little spot up real quick. And just lighten up more areas that I know are going to need it anyway. Okay. Okay. I don't know if anybody's watching, but if you are, I hope that you're starting to think that I look very handsome.